Hello everyone, today I'm gonna be share with you Model 7 Advanced RAG pattern, the cutting edge of retrieval argument generation. Before I explain, let me set the straight. What is the difference between the basic RAG and advanced RAG? Beginners might say the advanced RAG is in technical, there's a deep advanced pattern and something like that. But actually, basic RAG is a query retrieval generation linear and one shot. Advanced RAG is a query thinking retrieval evolution, maybe retrieval and generate and this is something is the evolution is one of the important things that's in RAG website and RAG product. The big picture, the evolution of the RAG architecture. Generation one, native RAG, query retrieval generation. Problem one shot, no error correction. Generation two, advanced retrieval modules. Query multiple retrieval and re-rank generation. Problem still does not verify retrieval quality. Advanced pattern this smoothing. The query retrieval evaluation correct and generation verification. Innovation save correcting multi-state and known. Rack fusion. Multiple queries, smart ranking, high rate and document synthesis gap and RAG generate retrieval fallback web search self-query retrieval generator query GraphRAG structure knowledge plus multi-hop reason. Part 1, RAG fusion. What is a RAG fusion? The problem is solving standard RAG using query impact climate change to agriculture. Single query embedding search, top-tier result limited perspective problem, a single query compression only the one interaction, but the impact of the climate change is agriculture, cloud name, crop yields change and global warming, water scarcity effect on the farming, economy impact on the agriculture marketing, food security, the implementation application. Okay, how RAG fission it work? RAG is the fission is the multi-query is a reception is a rank configuration and the LLM generate how does the global ranking and the effect whether effects is include climate change, food, query, and the search one, search two, and that is the multiple way. And the what the RAG in the field different from multi-query. The multi-query is the module 6 is generate variable and take unique all the result and just merge the duplicate no interaction ranking score. Reputation is generally the version of the each of query production ranking with the use of interruption combination rank. Key difference: define all the retrieval document and the rank. Replace rank fashion. Respo rank is a math simple. RRA formula. For each document D across all query, where K constant typically 60, rank is query, position is document is rather than the result. If I had not query, I resolve them from zero. Step-by-step example. 3 query each return rank result, result. Query 1 result doc and that be mathematical. This doc 1, the 2 and this query higher final ranking. They're the mostly high rank. Also all the query key insight doc the consistently relevant for many query get the higher hand on building rack fission pipeline. That's it. Fission pipeline using Lens Chroma is a dataset. Oh, sorry, data data stream using OpenAI embedding. Chat template. Okay, this is a prompt template and start up perceptions and is a typing input the dictionary. Then here's the embedding. We are using embedding small GPT, GPT 0.4 and using LLM. and temperature we are using 0.7, so it will be not critical and not be stopped. It might be balancing, but is the one is the work. Fine, okay, this is great. Climate change page context. The page context is the document. There's the page. So to store the vector data set and the query generate. This is the query from the template. You are a AI assistant helping to generate multiple source and query. And there is the response regression combination, and then for rank list, complete RAG fashion pipeline. And here is all about Hansen's experience. The RAG fashion trade-off. The benefit, hierarchical multiple query, find more recurrences and then scores. And there's the fallback, an LLM call to generate query, higher overall cost. This take the cost. What use? Complex ambiguous query, employee resource quotient when recall matter more than speed, and summarization tags when do not use simple factor querying where this is the simple tags you don't need. It's kind of complicated tags when you are finance tech, then you need to do this. ID. Hypothetical document embedding. The fundamental problem how it resembles query document. This is query and document different zero and embedding space. What is causal central short question like uncertainty? Embedding captured as in about the chance query, multimodal query, and the termination suspicion and VW. Those two embedding may not be closer back to its idea. Answer the query. Why? Different sentence structure, question versus statement, different level, different vocabulary. This is the gap. Call it query documents. Okay, how the height bridge the gap. Either idea. Instead of the embedding is queries and generate hybrids. Why hybrid? User document like a vocabulary, like what is actually cancer? What is LLM generate a hybrid answer? Cancer is a usually multi-nation and generate data control, college level survey only, and too much support. Impact Nansex's hypothetical answer can be wrong. Critical, the hybrid is that does not answer the factual correct. It just need to sentiment similarity recall document. Why we are using this embedding search, not answering the real answer is a computer document. The effects of towers constantly certain the whole embedded wrong date and real answer. But the embedding capture efficient tower concept the year. This is embedding process. The real document retrieval will have to correct fact hide it out this better. Okay, hands-on implement hide it. Okay, this is code base, and this is the class retrieval. And when hide is the help her short sentence query. What is the attention? Where is the domain-specific vocabulary, abstraction and concentration query, hide it hurt when factorial and stricken the same. Okay, the corrective RAG, CRAG. Okay, corrective RAG. This is means CRAG. What is the corrective? The core problem: stranger brainly retrieval documents, stand of LLM generated answer, What if retrieval documents are wrong or instruction? LLM generate bad answer based on the context. User can hallucination and implement the answer. No self-correction happen. So corrective rag at the judgment. The new C corrective rag. The retrievable document is a graded document retrievable. This if the document are retrievable process and if the document is introvert, rewrite the query, search the web, fallback and generate the answer verify content. Okay, the CRAG is this user retrievable top K document and LLM judge the each of that and then yes then use the and then no retrievable query and web search and generate the web. Okay, hand on. Build a CRAG with land graph. This is all self-correct the pipeline this variable document. Start class query type is query list and document. OpenAI embedding model text embedding small. And there's this temperature is zero because it be uh, using only the dataset, not be critical. Just follow the dataset, nothing else. This is the like a stop with the dataset, nothing else. It's not be critical or like a generate something out of the knowledge. And grading prompt, your grades as written, and then rewrite the prompt workflow and the self rag. What is a self rag? The problem is a rag without self awareness. Okay, the standard with the hope that is the good, no verification, no self reflection, no correction. Self rag refrains the token specifically the problem. Should I retrieval? Not all the query need to retrieval. What is the zero result? No retrieval model. The company is reverse retrieval. Okay. The card was the is my answer is supported. Check if the answer is actually accurate. Is answer is useful? Does the answer is useful? Then check. Self-reg architecture. Retrieval token 1. Yes, retrieval does. And retrieval token 2 is retrieval 2. And retrieval token 3 and retrieval 3. Self-reg implementation concept. GraphRAG. Why graph or rag? The limitation of vector-only rag. Vector rag is the weakness, multi-top, hope, reasoning, question which drug interest with the medical preset. Vector reasoning is very struggle. The query hope the reason find the who is surgery in Mars. Okay, one and Dr. Smith find the drug X instant the drug 2 right? Vector similarity cannot chain through the reasoning shift each of the generated gap and this is knowledge gap structure. People name, theme, concept, relation, new gaps hitting up the new. The query, the gap popular with the node and the relation. Right. Add df dataset and the gap dataset from the Legends community. Add the new forge when GraphRAG outperformance vector. Vector and the GraphRAG. Overkill, the factorial lookup, excellent over here. And the multi-hop query, and this is the summary of that. When to use graph and vector graph. Use GraphRAG when the query invocation relationship between the entire multi-hop region required data is natural, structured, medical, legal, and financial. This is critical. That is it. Network analysis and social organization use vector query is a context meaning document or understand text, simple query without relation trouble, and the first one. This is the first thing. And the failure model. This is LM generates the off-topic query, various interruptions before better prompt, immediate validation, handle failure, complete wrong direction, embedding search, wrong area, use the breathe and query specific factor text on the query. Case of failure, and this is the problem, and then with the failure in the graph, right? And here's the important part of this YouTube video, and this is my playlist is the interview question answering. Explain RAG function and how inflow over the basic multi-query. RAG the function generator implementing the various like a multiple query, retrieval, but it's difficult to take the union of all the result and the duplication. RAG the function using the retrieval band. That's the whole question, the common mistake, and the engineering mindset, and here all the exercise. I hope you can do everything and you will be master the rank. That's most important. So here the research to further learn more about this, and also paper, I call it, and CRAG paper, and zero shot dance from local proven gap, and here everything the tool using LangChain user.com and LangChain graph, and then summary and using 80/20 rule about this full video. Multiple queries, smart ranking, merging, ambitions, and therefore no. Hmm. Okay, that's it.